And we're live. I wasn't expecting it to work that soon, because it never does. Hey, everybody, it's time.
The screen.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
I can't see.
Yeah.
I can't see anything.
Yeah.
I can't see. I'm
Yeah.
scared.
Yeah. Oh, right. Yes, the chests where I was like, I bet these are all gonna have monsters in them.
Monsters.
Oh, what a shock. Ah, fuck.
No.
Well. I don't like that they get to move before I do.
Babe.
Yeah, no.
Dead.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, I know.
Why is the resolution weird?
What do you mean?
Maybe this is a me. No, the resolution's weird.
Oh, Cecil has Esuna since when?
Love it up. He's dead.
Alright, so we're not opening that box, it would seem. Well, hey, I know a single Firaga kills them. That's good. For when I have to reload here in a second. Incredible. Okay, was I not at full health? I feel like I... Well, no, I wasn't. Gotta buy some more high potions when I get out of this dungeon. Now let's try that again. And maybe I'll get to move faster. I'm just gonna Firaga that one immediately.
What did you do immediately beforehand?
I didn't get a turn before they just started bad breathing. Fool! I knew you would do that, motherfucker! Eat shit! Son of a bitch! Fucking Esuna Rydia. And you can... What is the spell? Life. Ah, I can't use Esuna because he's too mad. Well. Aha! How much health do Malboros have? God damn.
You're a pretty thick voice.
Well, I meant to use that on more than one person, but alas. In fact, I'm pretty sure I used it on myself. Oh no, please don't. Okay, it's fine. It only had one of them. No, fuck you. You know, you berserk.
Welcome up, Edge.
Edge is dead.
Well,
yeah, but you can't use bad breath when you're a frog. Fuck you. Okay, now I need to use a cure on you. I'm pretty sure I can get through this one. It's gonna take some effort. Rose has only got 20 MP left. Good lord. I mean, this Berserk is more or less what I'd be doing anyway, is the thing, so I'm not overly worried about it. I forgot I can't heal myself. No.
I was gonna say, Steven, won't you bounce the healing?
Yeah.
You'd have to reflect one of them and bounce the healing off of them to you.
No, I'm just gonna use a potion. Nope, never mind. I guess I'm not. Victory! This is what victory looks like. I got a Moonring Blade, whatever that is.
A Mooning Blade?
Okay, so I'll have to use a Phoenix Down on Rosa. And I'll have to use an Ether on Rosa so that I can cast Life twice. Probably 2 Ethers. I don't have full life, do I? No, I don't. Okay, everybody's alive.
How many Phoenix Downs do you have? Would that have been a better?
Phoenix Downs are limited. I have 19. Never mind. It would have been better. A life apparently doesn't use that much MP, so that's fine, I guess. And then I'll use Esuna on Cecil because I don't use him for anything else.
That was Rydia.
That was Rydia.
No,
no, you're saying Esuna. Cecil
Yes.
Well,
using MP.
Cecil.
Yes, I was unclear.
I think you're worse than unclear. I think you just said the sentence entirely wrong.
Yeah, I think you're right. Okay, let me just quick go through everybody's equipment, see if any of that is good for me. I got a chain whip, that's good, I guess. Monsters.
This might be easier if you had a 15 minute.
Oh, fuck off.
Ha! Bad.
What's the
bad,
what's
bad,
the runaway
bad,
button
bad.
again?
Is
I
it
don't
both
remember.
triggers?
Bad breath, bad breath, bad
Both
breath.
bumpers.
That's what I said.
Man, this game's kind of shit, huh?
Just this particular part of it.
Imagine this happening in any other video game.
This happened in Final
This
Fantasy
happened to
2.
me in Final Fantasy 2, believe it or not. There were enemies whose
Yeah.
not a spell, just their basic attack would cause it,
I guess I mean
paralyze
in
you.
any other genre of video game. This is such a JRPG moment.
Yeah.
This happens in
Do I have anything that
ARPG.
automatically
This-
escapes from battle?
Unless you're meaning something else, I guess. I might be projecting. What the fuck?
I must
Oh.
have some item that uses teleport, right? Maybe?
They're very D&D 3.5
Oh, haha!
edition and
Bell of
earlier.
Silence.
This
Okay,
is
they
like
can't
an
cast spells on me now.
D&D problem.
Okay.
Considering that I mean that checks. Considering what it's very clear that they were inspired by D&D for Final Fantasy 1 and kind of just let it hang around.
God.
Yeah. I meant inspired by AD&D. Derogatory. There's a reason they don't do this anymore. The whole you didn't make... At least in those games, though, you tend to get a save. The bad breath just seems to always turn you into a frog and then kill you.
Yeah.
Or, well, then they
Those
kill
all
you.
status effects.
It inflicts you with
Yeah.
all status. And it is not only are you frogged, you are also simultaneously pigged and minied.
Yeah. It's a bad mechanic.
Yeah. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do about it because we're not fast enough. Well,
This is a thing games did where they said if you wanna be better, spend more time in the game. It doesn't respect your time. This is just a thing that a lot of old games have issues with.
Warps out of the dungeon. Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
I think the problem specifically with this version of doing it is a lot of games are very hard, but you could get good at them. This just seems to be you don't have the thing that makes you immune to status effect. Get absolutely fucked. You could play Ghosts and Goblins enough to get good at it, even if it is, horse shit.
Even if
meant
it
to
is Ghosts
prolong
and
your
Goblins.
playtime. This is just one of those areas where they're like, haha, eat shit, nerd. It was like when I was playing whatever that one game was.
Sekiro
game was that?
Shadows died twice.
Sekiro Shadows? No.
When
I
that
was gonna say, it
bastard
reminds me of-
Genichiro just kept on winning over and over, and you couldn't have that.
It reminds me in a way of how in whatever Tales of game I played, the one with the dog,
Vesperia?
if you wanted to do the optional stuff, and again, it was optional, which makes it infinitely better than this, but the optional
this
stuff for
is
a lot of the
optional.
bosses was entirely just RNG, basically. It was have the giant scorpion boss implant its tail in the ground, but you've put a trap there. But there's no way to make any
it
of that
do
happen. You just have to put the plant You just have to put the trap on the ground and hope.
We did Demon Wall.
At least in those, in a lot of games, it's optional. So I guess that makes this better that this is an optional dungeon, but...
The 2 dungeons that I have to do yet are both optional dungeons, but the only other thing we have to do, really, is, like, the end of the game. So, like, I don't... Let me see here. Maybe there's some in-between steps, and I can come back to this after gaining some levels. Let me see if... Let me just make sure that doesn't lock
I more
you
mean
out
this all as, like, a... Isn't it good that we don't do this anymore?
Yes.
Largely.
Yes, it is.
With video games. Or with our tabletop games.
Yeah, I think if you did this to me in a table... Well, that's the thing. In a tabletop game, we would all be dead, and it'd be like, all right, roll new characters, we'll do something else next week, at least. This, it takes me back 5 minutes ago to the encounter, and it's like, all right, do it again.
Do it again.
Do it again. Come on.
Like,
all you need is killing you.
In current 5e, like, on the subreddits, you'll see people be like, hey, is this part of the module kind of horseshit? Because it's, like, all, like save or suck it's against the players. Like, people are aware that it really sucks to, like, stun your player, and they just spend, like, 2 rounds of combat doing nothing.
Feels bad.
So, those effects are both less built into the game's designs these days, and also individual DMs on their own are using them less.
I mean, yeah, that's something I've stressed a lot when I'm playing games. Is like, it never feels good to lose control of your shit as a player, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Which is why I'm so much against like taking that away, like even like, which is also why I kind of despise command grabs as a thing. Because it feels shitty because it'll take you. You think, oh, I only got hit by 1 hit. I can time the rest, right? Nah. The rest of those are still part of that 1 hit.
Right. I guess, but it's kind of like if you got hit by a punch and it was just extra frames of animation.
Yeah,
I think that's not that especially egregious to me, at least. But I understand why people don't like
it does feel bad to get hit by command grabs, but it feels so good to do a command grab.
Yeah, that's the trade-off with that one, baby.
That's the thing. At least somebody is getting joy from that. I don't see who gets joy from this.
No. I don't give a fuck about other people getting joy. This is all about me.
Correct.
I'm playing a single-player game. The PC does not get joy from command grabbing me. I don't even know what I'm talking about.
I don't know. I'll be honest. You've lost me in the sauce a little bit too.
I try to remember.
Are you playing a single-player fighting game?
No, I'm trying to specifically remember because this came up recently. I don't remember though. I got to look.
But no, I agree with Steven that it feels worse in games like this, because like thing is, I play a lot of
who is winning? Not even the devs are winning. They don't give a shit. They're not here.
I play a lot of MOBAs, and there's like crowd control, and crowd control sucks to be hit by, but it's incredible to do. So that's the trade-off. Is like you get the warmth of knowledge that you're ruining someone else's play experience by hitting them with a crowd control effect. Like when I'm playing Maui,
would eat my face.
When I'm playing with Maui in Smite and I pull someone and then I like CC and then I like pull them again with the enhanced auto and then I summon an island underneath their feet which knocks them back into me and they just die to my teammates, it brings me a lot of joy at their expense directly.
It's the whole reaping and sowing thing, you know? When somebody does that to you, you're like, you fucking piece of shit. How dare you?
Yeah, if that happened to me from an enemy, I'd be like, my god, please, sir, let me do something. But I'm willing to accept that trade-off because I love doing it to others.
Yeah. We knew you would return. Please join us at the Tower of Worship.
But in a single-player game, it's weird.
So I can't.
Or like a game where it's cooperative.
Back. So I'm just gonna move on, and maybe when I get some levels, I'll go do that other stuff. And another party member. One born of a dragon, bearing darkness and light, will rise to the heavens over the still land. The moon's light eternal brings a promise to earth. With bounty and grace. It's kind of a shit poem.
They didn't do a good job translating it.
doesn't even rhyme. Everyone, let us pray. Now it is time to make the legend come true.
Amen.
And so we all began raving.
Whoa! Rave Master. Look, they are raving. Look him go.
He was in here raving.
Whoa, slow down, Maurice. Look! Our prayers! They have been answered!
Briefing guide.
Yeah, that doesn't look like God. Looks evil.
So Josh, you remember the whale you razzed me for buying in Final Fantasy XIV for like $40?
Correct. Is
Here
this
I,
it?
here I
This
am
is
getting
it.
it for free. There is no doubt. That is
You
the
paid for
great
this
and
game.
glorious vessel itself. The Lunar Whale.
Did you pay $40 for this game, Steven?
I don't think so.
I think the collection was like 60 or something.
I don't remember. I think I got it
What's
on
the
sale,
price
but I don't
per
remember.
game? What's the PPG?
There are 6 games,
good?
so whatever that is divided
see.
by 6.
Final
If
Fantasy.
it's 60, it's 10.
It's 60 divided by 6, you say?
It's $18.
Right now?
Yes.
That's pretty good.
So it's $3 again.
A strange
Oh, no,
voice
no,
addressed
No,
me.
the individual game cost is 18. This game
I see.
cost 18. Because the earlier ones cost less than the SNES ones.
I mean, I got them as a bundle, but I don't remember what the bundle price was.
I can't look at the bundle price because I own it.
Yeah, same. A strange voice addressed me during our prayers. It told me you are to fly to the moon and that someone awaits you there. But how can we possibly get there? On the
Can
Lunar
the whale
Whale.
go in space? Oh, perfect.
On the Lunar Whale, obviously. According to our ancient
Dumbass.
Mycidian documents, there is a crystal inside the ship that allows navigation between here and the moon. You must communicate with it. I'll see
So
what I
is
can
it-
do.
Is it an actual whale or is it just called the whale?
I think
think
it
it's
just
just
looks
called
like
the
a whale.
It's not, I don't think it's like Cetacea was in a, fuck, look how big it is.
Is it like in the Leviathan where they're in a big whale the whole time? That's also an airship.
I don't think it's
Or
like
is it different than that?
Cetacea and, fuck, what was that game? Dragon Quest XI when we played that and we got the whale? I don't think it's that. I think this is just a ship that looks like a whale.
Okay.
What's this way?
Understood.
Oh, it's just the map again. Okay, so both of those just lead to the map. Got it. Oh shit, Fat Chocobo is down here.
Why is Fat Chocobo here?
Hey, Fat Chocobo. What's up, man? I'm
So
assuming
does
these
your
are
version of the ship
controls.
go into space, Alice?
It's an overworld mount. There is a
I
path
see.
to get to space, but you go there in the Ragnarok, or you use a teleporter to... Well, to go to the moon in 14, you use a teleporter in the Tower of Babel. To go to the edge of the known universe, you use a spaceship called the Ragnarok. It's made by, like, the secret elf society or whatever. I
Sure.
didn't tell anyone about it. Don't worry about it.
How do I go?
Well, you're not gonna tell people when you build a ship called the Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's cool.
I have to talk to the crystal to go to the moon. We are now on the moon.
Is this the only game where the lunar whale is in, besides that mount thing?
Besides the mount? Well, let's find out. I think this is the only one.
Like, did they have to figure out what this would look like in high fidelity for
I mean,
the
it is-
mount?
Yes.
We're on the
Final
moon.
Fantasy Wiki. Let's see.
We've done it.
Yeah, it's only in 4, and then it appears in some like
Southwest.
side crossover games.
We're whalers on the moon.
There's a cave somewhere in the southwest called Hummingway's Cave. It's probably this cave.
Hummingway.
Probably this cave.
That's
Hope we can breathe in space.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Maybe the moon has atmosphere. I don't know.
Just like in
What
real
the
life.
Hummingway.
that?
Ho.
Stay woke. What the fuck?
Look at them
Rabbits.
all.
This thing is from the moon?
Yeah, long ago, one of our
we-
people built a ship and traveled to the blue planet.
We
He was
know that?
adept at naming things. Hum. Cool. Hello, do you wish to change your name? Nah, I'm good at the moment. They all just hum. We are the Hummingways. Oh, okay.
You sure are, man.
that explains it. Welcome. What can I do for you? Oh, this guy sells
Is
elixirs.
this somehow
Oh.
supposed to be related to Ernest Hemingway? Or is it just a coincidence? I don't know what the link would be, but I know they're like one letter off.
So I can buy ethers here. They're just very expensive. So that's cool. Kish a whistle for... Oh, we can buy sirens here too, which lets you summon the rarest enemy in an area. Which will be good for me later, but not super important to the thing we're doing. Anything else in here? Nope, just humming, guys. They play a little funny song. You wish to change your main? Whatever do you mean? Yeah, these are little rabbit guys, based on that the Japanese thing, rabbits on the moon.
The rabbit in the moon, yeah.
We're rabbits on the moon.
The names Hummingway and Namingway may allude to the surname Hemingway shared by famed American author and journalist Ernest Miller Hemingway. But that's the only bit on here. Does this have a source? This has no source.
Sauce?
I'm assuming it's just someone doing what I did then and going, is that Hemingway?
It makes
sounds
sense.
the same. He had nothing to do with the moon, but... Or rabbits.
Can't land there directly. Go northwest of the Crystal Palace and land on the flat ground. I'm gonna just go out on a limb and say this is probably the Crystal Palace. Alright, so how do I get over there from here?
It could just be 3 big rocks.
Could just be 3 big rocks, that's true.
Have you considered that?
I hadn't. Okay. Look at that funky moon music. What's in here? Western Lunar Path. Oh, I don't need to be in there yet. There's flans on the moon.
Black flan, white moose, and purple bavarois.
Bavarois.
Oh, bavarois.
I'm guessing that's another kind of dessert of some kind.
Yeah, bavarois. That comes up on British Bake Off all the time.
Well, let's see. The white one is probably weak to ice. We'll see what happens to the others.
Are they weak to the color they are, or the color they aren't, is the real question.
I think it's the color they are, because I feel like I've done this before. Oh, they were all weak to that, more or less. They were all somewhat weak to that, at least. Okay, yeah, I've got to go, like, around this way, I think. Oh, nope, this leads to nothing. Hold on. Alright, well, hold on. Let's go inspect the map a second again. Abyss worm!
Worm.
Ah, my blood!
That wasn't that bad.
Ah, my blood!
That was a little worse.
Yeah, compared to the fucking Sylvan Cave, this place is easy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, your numbers seem to be fine. I think you may have been doing things out of order.
No, I was following the guide. I need Rosen.
Maybe the guide assumed you were good at the video game.
Yeah.
It's possible. I'm not willing to discount that.
Are you sure you just, like... Maybe the guide just assumes that you're, like, grinding more than you actually are.
Very
it's possible. Like, I haven't been over-leveled up to this point is the weird thing, right? Like... I've been basically on pace. These things have a lot of health.
Yeah.
The good thing these things don't exist in the Wallace and Gromit universe. That would really ruin their moon trip.
Yeah. There's a fucking, what's it called? Oh, Cecil's dead.
Yeah, well, that's
There's a
good.
dune worm in the moon.
Oh no, not the limited edition Dune popcorn bucket.
Dune 2 popcorn bucket.
Oh, it is
Popcorn
Dune
bucket.
2. Yeah, I remember that. Some of those popcorn buckets from AMC theaters do look cool, but that's not one
Yeah.
that I like. Some of my friends went to AMC for the bucket that looks like a big D20 back when the D&D movie came out. They had one of those.
That one was cool.
It was pretty cool.
Alright, let's
Yeah.
see. How do you feel about
I was talking
Lightning?
to someone about that.
I
It's
don't
like,
know.
yeah, this one really sucks, but then there's like the Transformers one that's just Optimus Prime in truck mode.
it's pretty good?
I
God
feel
damn
like
it.
the Dune one was made to be bad as a joke because they knew it would get traction.
Has to be, right? God damn, will you just die, worm? Jesus.
Would you love me if I was this worm?
No.
Would you
Oh.
love me if I was the Dune 2 popcorn bucket?
No.
I'm sure someone would.
Stop attacking! God damn it. I pick
on the
Cecil back up and she just fucking knocks him back down again.
Chumbawamba.
Pissing the night away.
You immediately start with the pissin' lyric, huh?
Yeah.
All lyrics to that song, you go straight for the piss, huh?
Drinks a whiskey drink, he drinks a vodka drink. He's down again. These worms hate Cecil.
It's
You know-
weird that you're like in the last area of the game and they didn't give you a fifth party member.
We're
Is it
getting
like a
one.
last-minute one?
We're getting one
Yeah, wait.
soon.
Okay.
Let me see here. I think it's soon. How soon is it?
It would be funny though if the game just ended and you only
Wait,
had 4.
peeking, just play the game.
It actually is not as soon as I think it is, I don't think. Oh well.
This bitch keeps flipping to the back of the book. Play the game.
I'm just trying to. First of all, earlier I was flipping to the back of the book to make sure that I wouldn't be locked out of content. Okay, so I've gone the wrong way, obviously. Let's see here. Oh. I do have to go to that lunar path. Well, shit.
Oh my god.
Lunar virus. That's no good.
This GoldenEye parody goes hard as fuck.
I tried to steal. That's not what I meant to do.
Oh, I see. This is the whale. I guess it looks like a whale. The front half, at least. It's pretty whale-ish. Pretty whale-esque.
Ah, I see. That's their gimmick. You hit them and they heal. Well, they heal someone. I think there were some of these things like at the very beginning of the game that did a similar thing. Well, at least they don't hit that hard. Got it. They don't hit that hard or have that much HP. Alright, Lunar Path. The chest? There's 2 chests. There's 3 chests total. Monsters. I should have known. Whoa, what the fuck? I don't know what to make of these.
Oh, look at those guys. Nice.
God, why is Edge so fucking wimpy, dude?
Most edgelords crumple pretty fast, TBH.
He's a ninja. They're glass cannons.
I want Kane back. Kane never failed me like this.
He failed us many
He failed
times
me. He
narratively.
failed me in different ways.
Aren't you the one that's failing yourself? You're controlling their actions.
Whoa.
Josh does have a point.
Perhaps. God, you're the only one that knows life. Please don't just attack
Maybe you should
him
just
again.
start using Phoenix Downs more.
Yeah, right?
Thank you, Cecil.
You did say you have
Jesus.
19 of them. We should start a betting pool on how many Phoenix Downs Steven ends the game with. I'm thinking
Yeah,
23.
just down again.
50.
50? Wow.
They're gonna
Pretty bold.
stock up for the final
Cecil's
battle
They're gonna
down
and
stock
again.
not use them.
and then not use any. True. You know what? That's true. That's. Place your bets in the comments. I don't have the comments open, but I assume other people will speculate. And then I'll collect all the money, and then I'll give half to Alice, and we'll just keep it illegally.
The perfect crime.
No one can stop
Son
us.
of a bitch! I literally immediately heard him, and then they just went, nah, fuck you, and knocked him back down again. I'm in hell.
Oh, you're on the moon, actually.
Unless hell is on the moon, but that doesn't
Hell
make
could
any
be
sense.
on-
Literally, I'm literally every time casting Cure instantly, and then they just knock him back down.
Because heaven is of this earth in some depictions.
Depending on your, like, interpretation,
Yeah.
there's the new heaven and the new earth, which is a whole different thing. It's complicated
fucking
and
die again.
unclear.
I only like using exactly King James and nothing earlier than that. I like that he changed one of the horses.
What do you mean, missed?
I saw a YouTube short that said that apparently the King James version took out the word tyrant in a bunch of places, and that's really funny.
That is really funny, dude. And this
And
is
one
why we can't
edition
trust
changed
translations of the Bible.
Yeah. That always confused me when I was in church too. Because like people, including my dad, would be like, well, that's God's word. And I'm like, yeah, but like humans wrote it. So like awfully presumptuous that they just did it completely right, isn't it?
Yeah, I
guess they could be divinely inspired, but even then, it's like, I don't know, man.
Humans are full of error. That's kind of, that's kind of a lot of the point of the Bible. But
Yeah,
also,
isn't the whole point? It was very strange to me.
no, like,
like-
literally, I watched a video from a guy who I like, who does like archaeological and cryptid stuff, and he has done a lot of stuff.
Is it
on...
Munition Man?
No,
whatever?
this was Mini Minuteman. No, it's many years ago.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, and I watched one of his videos, and he had like done a lot of stuff on like biblical stuff because he was because people kept saying, "Oh, this means this in the Bible or whatever." And he
got
did a
mad.
video about 10 things that were changed in the Bible. That video deconverted me, or was like the last big push I needed.
Yeah, they even just changed one of the 4 horsemen at some point. It was Conquest, and then they made it like Pestilence or whatever. Because someone didn't like...
Didn't like
Conquest.
not conquesting.
Well, yeah, I mean, the Catholic Church had to do a lot of conquesting at a certain point. It was a big thing they were doing.
It's a good video, and I still watch his stuff. He just did an 1.5 hour long Bigfoot video.
Nice. Nice.
Prayer unanswered. Well,
I feel like I was looking at something about Bigfoot. There's a channel I know that kind of does some stuff like that called Atun She. I watch them because they also have a really good... they have a really good series about the Civil War called Checkmate Lincolnites.
I've seen
it's
those
really good.
thumbnails. I think I have watched like maybe 1 or 2 of their videos ever.
I really like Checkmate Lincolnites. It gives me a lot of info about the Civil War, which I like was already comfortable being like, yeah, this was about slavery for sure. But now I know why. You get a lot of extra info about it, about just how much exactly about slavery it really was. It turns out,
Cultural
a lot.
context.
Basically entirely. And by basically I mean, like, 9 of the 12 Confederate states explained in their secession letters that it was about that.
In their breakup text.
Yeah. And basically everything about like, oh no, it was about states' rights and
States' rights to do what?
and this and that was just like was a revisionist history created long after the Civil War.
Well,
Because they're like, shit. Because basically, like, a lot of them, even the people that didn't own slaves, still wanted to preserve slavery because
Babe,
they
use
were...
the row command! Babe, use the row command!
They were worried that
Yeah, they're right.
there would basically be a slave revolt. And then when, like, they were forced to release their slaves and there wasn't a slave revolt, they went, oh, fuck, dude. All that violence was over nothing.
like,
Again, those are just the people. Those are at least some. There's some amount of people that were like that, because there were a bunch of people who were just like, "Nah, dude, fucking." I just, a lot of people, bad intentions in Civil War.
No. I don't
Yeah.
believe it.
True.
My
True and real.
great grandpappy.
Also, apparently there was just one general named, like, I think George Thomas. His last name was definitely Thomas. I think his first name was George. And he was a Union general who apparently was just, like, the best general on either side. Like, arguably, he, like, never lost a fight. And he was, like, super cool and very, very cool. But no one ever talks about him because he, like, was super humble, so he didn't keep any record. Like, he had all of his wartime records burned, and he never wrote a memoir or anything like that.
Huh.
And he was actually just, like, the coolest general. Which was fun.
Just in Grindtown now, babe.
Yeah, I mean, like, I need to grind until, like, every battle doesn't one-shot me, you know?
Okay.
I would say that's important. Do you need to, like, upgrade your
First
gear at a
Christian
store or
stuff.
something?
That's the thing, right? Like, I can't go to any stores. There's no store I could go to.
All right. Okay, one of you give me a number between 1 and 250.
69.
Nice.
69. What hobby do you wish you were good at?
Video
Did you say hobby or
Yeah.
hottie? Okay, I heard hottie for a second. I got
Hottie.
confused.
Nah.
I wish I was good at Magic the Gathering. No, I'm kidding. I'm decent. I wish I was better, though. Can I say better? No.
Okay. Better than you currently are is gooder.
3D
What about
modeling.
you? Okay, yeah. I
I simply don't have the patience for it. It sucks.
There's too many dimensions, dude.
I don't like it when I'm not instantly good at something. It makes it hard to start things for me.
Yeah.
Does
Understandable.
learning languages count as a hobby? Because then I'm
I
gonna
think
pick that.
so.
I want to be
I
good
think
at learning languages. I want to pick them up instantly with no effort.
Wouldn't it be sick if we could? This is one of those like future brain chip things that would be great once we get past all of
The Babblefish?
the capitalism of it all. Just slot a chip
Listen,
in your
download
brain and you know a
information,
language.
that's
It's great.
I'm largely in the camp of, like, the capitalists are, gonna make it bad regardless.
Yeah,
I might as
basically,
well
no
get
matter
cool
what.
shit out of it. Like, once it's, like, not version 1 and a little shit, I probably will look at a Vision Pro. I'm just not gonna get version 1 for $3,500.
It's such an absurd, ridiculous price to ask for that thing.
There was a YouTube short I saw, I don't remember who it was, but someone pointed out that it's kind of genius because it ensures that, like, people won't waste their money on it. As in, like, the only people that buy it are, like, people that buy a lot of dumb shit anyways. Like, the average person won't buy it.
This is for the Google Glass owner.
Yeah. Because I do think it is cool to have some of that spatial computing stuff.
The AR stuff.
Yeah, where... Like, that'd be neat. And they even sell, like, prescription lenses for us glasses fucks. But I'm not gonna get it until they've lowered
the price somewhat,
quite a bit
and
more.
worked out, and maybe make it not
Lots of issues,
make you not look like a dumbass while you're using it. Also,
Yeah, I'm alright with that. I don't know if that's ever gonna go away. At least not until we, like, make technology way smaller.
I don't know if you've seen. That's a fair point. I don't know if you've seen that one video of a guy like stepping out of a fucking like Tesla Cybertruck and then like fucking swishing his arms around, moving windows or something. That video is very funny to me.
I thought it was fucking sick, dude. I'll be honest. I saw that video and I went, fuck yeah, dude. The thing is for me is the confidence, right? Like, I can't be cringe unless I believe I am cringe. So.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I don't know where the shops. There's a shop here, but the only shop here is Hummingway, and he only sells like stuff I can buy. Wait, no, that sentence is stupid.
The only stuff I can buy. What the?
All I can buy is stuff he sells.
Okay, let me scroll back and see if there's a thing on here that says.
Go back to Earth.
Number 37, Alex.
Number 37.
Number 37.
Oh no, that's 137, 237. 37. What sport do you wish you were really good at?
Magic the Gathering. we brought it back, baby. Fuck yeah. I want a competitive video game. That'd be sick.
Esport?
Esports.
Smite?
Yeah, I don't know if Smite would be the most lucrative one to pick.
Gosh, how do you feel about Smite 2?
I'm really excited, honestly. It's why I'm got back into playing Smite 1.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. It was conspicuous.
Yeah. Well, because there's a bunch of... You can, like, earn stuff for Smite. You can earn a limited amount of cross-gen skins right now by playing Smite 1.
Ooh.
That and I'm just having a genuinely pretty good time playing it again.
Yeah, I do legitimately enjoy Smite as a MOBA, but I also just don't play MOBAs anymore because I don't really like competitive stuff that much.
Fair. I oscillate in and out of competitive stuff. It entirely just depends on if I'm at a point where I can, like, play, if I can lose without getting mad. And right now I can, so.
There we go.
Eventually that will end and I will stop playing Smite.
And then you come back in like 2 or 3 years, repeat.
No. Then the Smite 2 will come out and I'll play Smite 2. My hope is that it won't know that I've played Smite 1. Right?
So
I'll be able to
MMR.
I will have a little bit of time to just dumpster kids who are trying to play the video game.
Genius.
I think it could genuinely be really fun because I think they're making... I haven't followed the development too much, but they're taking the opportunity to not just... Like, they're doing a lot of changes, right? Like, they're adding different stats where there's, like, a strength stat and an intelligence stat now. As opposed... They're not just, like, this is the same game, but in a new engine. They're, like, doing some other stuff with it. So we'll see.
It says the best shop is Homra.
Yeah,
Homra for items.
That's in the underground.
And?
I don't know that I can actually use any of this stuff. I'll go look. Hold on, I have to fly back to my drill ship.
How about you, babe? Is there a sport you wish you were really good at?
Not really. Maybe I could pick something with utility, right? Like something that if I'm good at this thing, it's also just like good for my life.
Yeah.
That's kind of most sports if you think about it.
Competitive gymnastics.
Physical activity.
Okay.
I could do flips and shit, you know?
Why would that be useful?
I don't know. I think it would be cool. It would be cool.
Yeah, I know, but that's every sport. I'm just saying you specifically said something with utility, and then you said doing flips.
And I said doing flips, the greatest utility.
Like, listen, if that's what you want to do, based, but I'm just confused at how we got from A to B.
Yeah, no, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense on the face of it. Hello.
For me, I think I would like something that would give me good balance. So like maybe skateboarding or swimming, because I really love swimming. Or
it'd be really cool. It'd be fucking kick ass to be good at skateboarding.
Spate Gorp?
Spate Gorp, you know?
Dude, that's
You know,
my,
That's my
new-
buddy Spate
I've
Gorp.
invented a new
Spate Gorp.
utensils to sequel the sport, the Spate Gorp.
Well,
Fucking
hey, so fun fact, there
Big
is actually
Fork
some
doesn't
better
want you
weapons
to know
and
about
armor.
the Spate Gorp.
There's some better weapons and armor, but it's in floor 5 of the Cave of Summons, the place I can't go because of the marbles.
I mean, to be fair, babe, I will point out, those fights, you did not have to do, you were just doing the chests. Those chests were high-level
Yeah.
encounters. You did not have to fight them.
But also, there's gear in them that's good, also.
Yeah, fair.
But also, the Malboros are just also a random encounter, in addition to being in those chests.
Reflect.
Number 18.
Number 18. Where do you want to be in 5 years?
In the ground.
I knew you were gonna say that!
You're a fraud.
You're a frog, Spider-Man.
Have I used
The
36
lizard
high
be like when
potions?
he
Goddamn.
successfully injected Spider-Man with the frog juice.
Would a wizard
Currently,
have to
I'm
do
fine
that?
at the.
Would a wizard
What?
have to
What?
inject Spider-Man with frog juice? I thought he would
I
have used
said-
a magic spell.
I said the lizard!
The
Oh, I
lizard.
see.
Kirk Connors?
Because it...
Yeah, yeah,
you
no,
know,
okay.
the lizard from Spider-Man. The guy.
guy.
No, I know.
He's lizard.
Yeah, no, I know him.
Dr.
from
Kirk
Spider-Man.
Connors. From Spider-Man.
Yeah, Josh knows.
Yeah. The lizard.
It's not helpful. Alright,
What about you, babe?
I don't remember the question.
Where do you
Where do
want to
you
be in
see
5
Zia
years? That is
5
not
years?
in. That is not in the ground. Josh got that one already.
You can't also choose it.
Yeah.
In actuality, my answer is I don't have any plans to change anything currently. I'm okay plunking along at my current job as long as like they'll continue to have me, which so far they seem happy with. And there's no real upward mobility at my current place, but I don't mind because I
You're
don't
okay with
plan
that.
I mean, you
to
don't
have-
seem like a person who's.
You're not
in
a
pursuit-
high-powered businessman.
I'm not my older brother.
You're not.
Best-
You're not Swissy.
No, I like that. I like my older brother, but I'm cool just plunking along as long as I'm making like if they continue to give me like cost of living raises, which they gave me a bit over in this first year, I will continue to be there. And I don't plan on moving because I own a house now, so I don't.
Yeah, no need.
I don't really want to uproot all that.
Understandable.
I'm the guy that everyone goes to for D&D in the basement, so.
What a way to live.
I know, kind of great, honestly.
Way to make a living. I don't know. I want to find a way of like employment and self-supporting that doesn't make me feel like killing myself. And
Yeah,
like,
it took me 6 years.
it fucks up my brain so much, dude. I don't think I can engage. It's so hard. I just don't have the energy for work, and also just any work in the public just makes me anxious because, you know, my whole thing.
Yeah.
I'm already an anxious wreck. And then I have other things that pump into that are not great. So, you know, if content could take off, that'd be really great. Speaking of which, I got a paycheck from YouTube today.
Nice.
Nice.
I should check on that. I don't know how much it was. I just saw the
Person
email.
YouTube sent me a crisp $10 bill.
No, they only pay out every $100, so it's at least $100.
I suppose that makes sense. It'd be very expensive to pay out small amounts.
Yeah.
It's a lot of postage.
Fuck off. Walmart found me on LinkedIn and is continually emailing me trying to get me to work there.
Honestly, if you could somehow get it where you just did the self-checkout, like supervising role, that seems kind of... I haven't worked it, so let me put that out there. But from what I've seen, it looks kind of chill. That you just sort of hang out and like go walk up to people's things when the light turns red.
Like, hey, what you fuck up?
Be like,
How'd
oh,
you
you
goof
should
this
have
time?
done this, and then you click a few buttons and then you go back. It seems kind of chill. I don't know if it actually is, but I wonder if that is like the premier part of the Walmart gig.
Yeah, like, I don't know if I want to do the Walmart, but yeah.
Retail every retail I've been to just kind of has a bit of shit
Yeah, that's the thing.
layer
right?
to it. Like it's just sort of industry wide, I think.
Yeah, and like
That said,
would
though, I
like
enjoyed
to
Quick
get,
Trip
like,
the most.
I would
I
like
am
to get a
enjoying my current
company.
position.
It's
It's nice
what
for
about you?
me.
Are you gonna be at Quick Trip in 5 years? Bitch.
I mean, probably.
Wow. Interesting. Wow.
I'm not ambitious. I'm even less ambitious than Josh. I didn't even go to school for something I can fall back on, you know? I'm just like, I'm good. I make more money there than I would in most other jobs. The hours are kinda shit, but I'm living with it. It's fine. I don't feel bad. I wish I would sleep less, but honestly, sleeping from like 7 to 2 is a reasonable amount of sleep, so I can't be too upset about it.
It is 7 hours. I think. Yes.
Why am I attacking the witch instead of the frogs? The witch just turns into a frog once the frogs are dead. And I think all she does is cast Toad on you repeatedly. Thumdara again. Nope, everybody's a frog now.
Babe, number.
21.
Forever 21.
21.
If you could travel back in time, what decade would you choose to live in?
Oh man, I don't want to do that.
Live in?
That's the problem.
I don't want to stay there.
Josh, you don't think about ancient Rome?
No. Well, not to live. I don't want to poop in a bucket.
I like indoor plumbing.
I am a huge fan of the modern conveniences
Yeah?
that are afforded to me by living where I live. So, I'm cool. I'm cool with it, man. I'm a-okay to just.
Yeah, as much as
hang out
society
here.
kind of sucks now, it is also the best it's ever been, which is not ideal, but it's where we're at.
Listen, I'm gonna choose the 90s and invest in Apple.
Ooh.
That's it. That's my only plan. I will be like 20 years older.
I'll get
but
it
it's
on the
fine.
ground floor of Bitcoin and then get out before it turns shit.
Yeah. Pretty doable, honestly. Pretty doable.
I'm gonna go back in time. I would like to go forward in time, if anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I'm gonna say, I would have the best time going back in time.
Of the three of us,
a cishet white man. But even I don't really want to go back in time that
Because it
far.
still sucks.
It would still suck.
There's the
Because
still
like
the
I
rest
probably
of it.
wouldn't be. I probably still wouldn't be wealthy, so I'd have to work in the coal mines or something.
You can't
And I
have your
just-
video games or your Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, I'd just die. So, you know, can I choose?
Though-
If I can go back in time, I'm going back to 2010, and I'm gonna listen to more Fallout Boy and Usher.
Gonna go back in time and pull Black Lotus. Then I'm gonna sit on it forever.
See, it'd be pretty smart. You go back to the 90s, you find Richard Garfield,
Oh
and you
no.
buy all of his early products.
Even just one of them, man. Like,
I could go back in time and I could play all the good early decks, except I couldn't because I don't know them because they're a billion years old. I'd be
Go
like,
back
what the? I think I would vomit in my mouth a little bit at looking at some of the old unpower crept creatures, where it's like, oh shit, you guys are really playing fucking 6 mana 4/4s, huh? It'd be a real damn you lived like this, huh?
I should just start quick saving after every fight.
I was surprised
Probably.
you didn't. Hi. It's on the delayed stream.
Type biting.
Titan, Titan.
Hold on, let me revive Edge so that he gets XP from this fight.
Who needs that?
Me. I need it.
All right, Josh, number.
Rosa learned full life. Hot damn.
144.
144? Why is that person your favorite teacher? What the fuck?
What? What?
I don't have a teacher.
I haven't been in
What?
school in 10 years.
Why is that person?
Why is...
If I could talk about teachers I did like, though, I had 2 different philosophy teachers in my associate school. I think there was Dr. Goen and...
Where are we going?
Shit, what was the other guy's name? I don't even remember anymore. But they're pretty cool dudes. They're very, very fun. I liked my professors at UW Sheboygan quite a bit overall.
Yeah,
There's
I like
also,
my theater professor. He's pretty cool.
My advanced accounting courses at UW Green Bay were with Professor Doctor? Let's say Doctor, and I might be wrong. Dr. Label eventually ended up being like a big admin. He's like in the he got promoted to administration as I was leaving school, but he was very cool. He had an incredibly dry sense of humor, and also he was not afraid to make the tests hard as shit. But like he curved them still. But he told us he's like this test is gonna suck, and unfortunately that's the way it's gotta be, because the CPA exam is gonna suck, and this is meant to prepare you. And he was right. The CPA exam does suck.
Does suck.
Does suck.
Pray run answer. Bummer.
I think I had like any teachers that I super like. I guess I think about my high school networking teacher, Miss Hall, every once in a while. But that's about it. But I also didn't have that many teachers. I did like some of our satellite.
Are you trying to say your favorite teacher was not your parents?
I fucking hate my parents.
Shocking. I'm shocked by that.
There was a business teacher at my high school that I really liked. I think he's in a different school now. He was cool though. Very few people signed up for business classes, and he knew that I knew what I was talking about. Or he knew that I knew the material. So anytime we had lab time, he just like let me play video games off my flash drive. He once like looked over my shoulder and I was playing like fucking Powder Toy or some shit. Or like a ROM
fuck yeah,
of...
Powder Toy.
That Powder Toy is sick. It was either that or a ROM of Mega Man 4. Who can say anymore? And he was like, nice, what are you playing? And I was like, oh hey Mr. Q. What's up? I'm playing this. It was awesome. He truly did not care. Well, not that he didn't care. It's just like, I liked teachers that, like, once they realized that I was already comfortable with the material, they didn't feel the need to, like force me to jump through hoops for no reason. Because some teachers would get mad that I would be reading a book in class, which I understand in hindsight. But, like, I already knew the material. Like, I didn't need to pay attention at that point, because, like, I knew it already.
I also did a lot of reading in class. Okay, I think that's my new Malboro solution, is I'm just gonna instantly cast Titan and see what happens. Okay, and I can come back for these 2 chests I forgot to open last time. Alright, let's see here.
Probe.
If I'm just gonna start using items.
The number.
Okay. Oh, me?
Yes, number.
You said it's between 1 and 250?
Yes.
222.
22. What's your best tip for saving money?
Don't do anything I've ever done.
Fucking nothing.
No, I'm gonna echo Josh.
Don't give in to your impulses constantly.
A thing you think you want, you don't. Think about how worthless it truly is.
That thing can wait.
Forever.
I used to spend $0. Now I spend money.
Yeah.
But
there's a
for many years,
that's a lot of fraud.
I spent so little. It was awesome.
Now, I like to think I'm pretty good at managing my money, but the side effect, I now have constant money anxiety when I'm below $2,000 in my bank account. I've not had $2,000 in my bank account for a few years now. It sucks. So bad. I want the safety net. Oh yeah, I guess money.
This enemy
Don't
at least
spend
doesn't
money.
hurt me. So, like, I'm okay with these fights. They're a little annoying, but all they do is cast Toad on me, so it's like, whatever.
Josh, you want to hit me with a number?
Sure. I'm gonna go with 87.
What's the nicest thing anyone has ever done for you?
Put me in the dirt, dude.
Needs the Undertaker.
Nice. Nice thing.
Mine is let me live in their house.
Mine is let me live in their house. Twice even.
Twice.
It was a different person each time, but yes.
Yeah.
I mean, if I had to
Me
pick
too.
one that is not that, there was a time in high school where I was really going through it, and the thing that's in my brain constantly is like a kind of acquaintance of mine who, like, we talked once in a while, but we weren't like friends really, I wouldn't say. I was barely holding it together in the line at Subway for reasons unrelated to the Subway. And she offered to just, like, pay for my meal because she could tell I was going through it, and I had a breakdown at that point. So that was pretty nice. That was a nice thing that they did, and I still think
They
about
made
it
you
all the
cry
time.
at Subway? Okay.
They didn't make me. I was crying for unrelated reasons at Subway.
Bubby.
Crying in the Subway right now. Oh.
Here, get all 6 chests guarded by enemies. I don't think I will.
My friends are pretty nice to me after my dad died. People are nice enough to let me bring up my dead-ass dad without,
Making it weird.
like, making it weird.
Joking
I think
can
most of my
be
friends understand that if I didn't joke about it, I would weep openly like a baby.
Fucking
And
hell.
and just sort of sort of go along with it.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna handle when my parents die, because I have a very fucking complicated relationship with them.
Eh.
Because, like, I despise my parents, but also I do not like my parents, but I do love them, I guess, maybe? I don't know what the proper wording is. It's
I understand that. My dad and I used to fight.
confusing.
I didn't have the same thing with my dad, but my dad and I did argue constantly about lots of things.
Let's see.
But so like, there's part of it where it's like there are upsides to him not being around to like anger me anymore,
On purpose.
but overwhelmingly he was such a. It's where I get being an asshole from. But
Fool!
there's
Fools! 2 fools!
Oh wow.
Eat shit! Ah! That feels incredible.
But like, for all of that, there's like lots of things that I did like about my dad and appreciate.
Yeah, my relationship with my parents is not complicated. It's good, and I will be extremely bad when things happen to them.
My relationship was mainly just a result of the way my dad is, the way I am as a result. And, you know, it was a really stressful time for the whole time, you know?
Yeah.
A lot of things happened that were not necessarily anyone's fault. Like my mom passing, things like that. So I understand, like, issues that made my dad the way he is.
Yeah.
I think
Maybe,
overall he did a really good job being essentially a single father my whole life.
I would not wish being a single parent on anybody. I would not wish being a parent on anybody. By all accounts, it sucks shit.
It does sound like it sucks. Shit, I'm different.
Nah.
This
I
was
will
an aunt
maybe
at
get a
7.
dog someday.
Dogs are fun. I don't know if I'll probably get another dog eventually, because like I know that my dog is going to pass at some point.
Yeah.
I'm not emotionally prepared for that.
Me neither.
And it'll be
I
good
don't
to
even
have
live with my
someone
dogs
out
anymore.
there.
So I don't know if I'll definitely need a period after Abby but I'll probably get another dog after that eventually. I'm not sure yet.
Damn.
Yeah, that's like, I'm thinking about it. I don't know that I'm financially prepared for a dog, TBH.
They're
Let
pretty
alone
expensive.
a child.
Pets are expensive.
I just went to the food store and dropped like fucking $200 on Abby. And I don't buy her crazy expensive stuff. I buy her like chicken jerky for snacks and like Purina food, which is like medium shelf.
Right.
I think medium to slightly low.
She would probably eat the low.
She would, but like I get her the Vibrant Maturity formula. It's specifically higher in protein, which is supposed to be better for older dogs.
Keep their bones strong. That's what protein does, right? I'm thinking of calcium.
No, you think you... yeah, no. Protein is mostly for muscles. Is the big thing it does. It does more than that. I'm not a...
I'm not a food
scientist.
scientist, nah.
Though, I do have a cousin who is. I wonder how he's doing. He's like 2 kids now. I didn't see him this holiday season, I don't think. I'll have to see him at the next one. I forgot what the original question was. Oh, something nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, specifically my buddies Steve and Brandon bought me a box of Magic the Gathering cards sometime after my dad passed, and we're like, here you go, man, just because. It was fucking sick. I pulled like a $90 card out of it.
Nice.
Monsters. Okay, 4 Malboros.
And now
Okay,
I'm
here we go.
cripplingly addicted
Tight
to
down,
fucking
tight down.
cardboard.
Oh.
Reflect.
Oh, no type.
Shit. That's not good. Well, hold on. I have an idea. Okay. Reflect on Cecil, so that at least one of them stays unfrogged.
Can you not multi-target reflect?
No.
Damn. Alrighty. Next
Well.
number.
Okay, S and a U.
Fab number.
78.
That's 178. What are you the most afraid of?
Death.
Titan! I'm most afraid of Titan.
Of Mega Man?
Let's see here. Sorry, I'm trying to focus.
Are you afraid of losing? Are you afraid of bad?
Do you think this
the
means
ocean.
like...
But I'm not afraid of.
Do you think this means like phobia fears or like existential crises?
Yeah, I mean,
I have no idea.
I have answers for both.
Existentially, I don't know if I'm afraid of dying myself necessarily. I don't want to do it soon, but the ways in which I might die constantly, I am afraid of.
Yeah, that's something my mom used to say was, I'm not afraid of dying, I just don't like the process. Which, you know what? Agree.
I get that.
For me, it's not having rights.
Yeah.
What about lefts?
I mean, I can use my left hand.
What about wrongs?
I get wronged all the time, dude.
Enough about women's rights. Let's talk about women's wrongs.
Me rolling up to the bank with a...
God damn.
And we're talking about phobias. I used to be scared of spiders. I'm not really anymore. I don't like watching scary media in general. I'm just not a fan of it.
Good lord.
Because it's a thing that just makes me feel queasy in my tum-tum. But really, in terms of phobias, my only remaining one is I'm not a big fan of heights. Really fucking hate heights.
Okay, I got bad RNG that time.
If it feels like I can fall anyways. Like,
Yeah.
I'm okay with airplanes.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Like,
with
I love
planes
looking
and
out
shit,
airplane
too.
windows.
Let's try a different box. Maybe this box will be nicer. Oh, there we go. So if I can do the Malboro box last. Yeah, if we're just talking like fears, you know, heights, yeah. Driving, generally speaking, don't like it. Driving, being lost, I think, is my biggest one. The
Yeah, I can get
ocean,
that
hate
one.
that thing. Space, don't like that either.
Why do you hate all the things I love?
You don't like
They're
space?
scary. I
It's
wouldn't
so
want to.
cool.
I wouldn't want to be it.
What are you, a fucking communist? Jesus.
I guess that's more. I don't want to ever be in space or the ocean.
Why not?
Scary.
Plus, your wife is a fucking bitch, dude.
They're so scared of everything, dude. I'm
The
like,
ocean
hey, babe.
fucking rules. When I was in
Right?
Hawaii, it was fucking awesome. We got to snorkel. A big Samoan guy put me in a full Nelson and lifted me off the ground.
Nice.
It was crazy.
Was there
The
a reason he
ocean
did that?
rules. Nope. He's one of the snorkel guys.
Ah,
I assume the other snorkel people bet him to do it or something.
bet you
They're
can't.
like, hey, go lift up that.
Go,
Go
you
in the
can't
bed,
pick up
get
that fat kid.
Go pick up that fat kid. Almost certainly. But I didn't mind it because it was funny. And then I went snorkeling. I saw fish.
Fish.
Hmm.
See,
I'm like,
are you sure you're not just scared of like the deep ocean?
I
'Cause
think
the
that
shore
might
is
be
like
it.
not scary at all. But like
I think it is the
being
deep
in
ocean.
being in the middle of Lake Michigan would be terrible because you would just die.
I would die
but-
there.
But like going to the shore of Lake Michigan is not scary at all. And it
I've
is incredibly deep in the middle. Lake Superior is worse, but the Great Lakes are huge.
that's why they're called great.
That's why they're great.
They're really good at being lakes. Don't be formal, but what the fuck?
Undergrounder.
I don't even know what these are.
Bugs.
Oh,
Number 100.
I killed that one in one hit. Why are these
111.
in here with everything else? Medusa arrow.
Number 111.
11, I think, is what he said.
111.
111.
111.
What if I gave you a bow? Would that decrease your magic?
Who has been your career role model?
On that one, let's pass.
Okay, bad one. New number.
No, I don't
I'm not
wanna-
a career type of guy anymore. I mean, I have a career, but like,
Wait. Can I suggest we do 112?
sure.
Sure.
112. Man, I really hate networking.
Sure.
That's not a question, but sure.
It is funny though.
Alright, all that's left.
I
I just need
didn't
to get a
mind-
good roll on this fucking thing.
I actually didn't mind when I did work at like a. It was nice when I worked at like a super big office where we had networking events and like went to like trade
Why
shows
can't I summon?
and
Oh,
type
because
stuff. That is an interesting environment. Like I didn't mind it per se, but the problem is that those places are built to make you hate life.
Yeah.
For money, for profit. So that's the downside.
Okay, got a
to it.
bad roll that time. I just need a good roll. Just need a good roll.
All right. Let's go with number 1.
Alright, we got a bad roll that time. Just need a good roll.
How does
Tell
this
me
entice?
about yourself.
My name is Josh. I am 8,000 years old. I'm actually older than the concept of time. I don't know when time started.
If you could
That's a good
turn
question.
back
It started
time.
when we started keeping track of it.
Yeah, I guess I mean specifically, yeah, when we were keeping track of it. But I don't know when we really started
Time
doing
is the
that.
greatest human invention.
I
Now,
haven't
radio
really
looks really
looked into
cool.
that.
Oh my god. Somehow I keep on rolling worse every time. If they would just bad breath like fucking Edge instead of any of the other 3 people, I would
So
be
you're
okay.
trying to get a 1 in 4.
Kinda. I need to be able to cast Reflect immediately, and I need them to, they keep going straight for Rydia is the problem. Okay, Reflect him, at least. He's got Esuna, so I can use him to fix Rydia. Fool.
There. Okay, babe, do your introduction.
Hi, I'm Soups. I'm
I'm?
fucking shit.
Kamehameha.
Nice. What's your alma mater?
The University of Wisconsin Sheboygan.
That doesn't exist anymore.
I know. So I think
Go
that
wombats.
no, it only does like 60 damage.
Can't hit that fucking frog, dude.
Imagine not being able to hit a frog.
I mean, could you hit a frog if you had to?
All right, give me number 6.
Number 6. What was the last good book you read?
The
The
seven and a
second
half.
Stormlight Archive by Brandon Sanderson. I need to finish it. A thing happened that made me mad, like good mad. Like, oh, I'm mad that this thing happened narratively. But like, you know, because I care about the material, kind of thing. I don't know the right way to put that. I'm mad at events that happen in the book, but not like the way they happened. I'm not like, oh, this book is bad. It's like, I'm mad that this thing happened because I didn't want it to happen.
I gotcha. I know that feel.
Come on,
So I'm
Titan
just
again.
I set it down and it's been 2 weeks. I need to get back to it. But that's the most recent book I've been reading.
I have not read the actual book. I've had to sleep in a Sea of Stars on my fucking bedside table for a few months now, and I have not read the first page of it.
Debt, The First 5,000 Years by David Graeber. I don't know what that one is, but
Fuck this frog in particular.
yeah, I didn't think they'd all be dead by then. I finally did it though. I beat those four fucking mob rows and got barely anything for it. Hot damn.
That's why I got to get back to my Sanderson book.
The 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. It was extremely good. I don't necessarily want to talk about it more than that because the book is very... So the premise of it essentially is that a guy has to solve a woman's murder. He has to find out basically who did it in order to escape this time loop that he's stuck in, where he basically sees the same events from like 7 different perspectives throughout a day. And so he has to figure out who did it, and he can like set himself up through other lives and stuff. Basically, every time he like falls asleep or passes out, he switches into a different body. And starts from the beginning of that person's day until the next time that person woke up or whatever. It's really good.
Groundhog Day getting silly.
Kinda. Right, I was gonna see if that Avenger I picked up is any good. What is it? Is it anything? Is it a sword? It is a sword, but it's worse than the one I have. It's a 200 cursed sword that causes berserk. What's the thing I have right now? Oh, it's just the holy sword that has attack 99 and accuracy 90. I don't think I'm gonna get a better sword than that. That's fair. What if I had 2 swords that... Aw. Damn. But what if I wanted 2 swords? 29.
They call me Johnny Two Swords.
On account of my 2 swords, I'm dying. You'll then leave the cave, re-enter it. Okay. I've left the cave and re-entered it. I need to cast fucking float again. On everybody, not just on myself. Well, you know what? Actually, if we're leaving the cave and re-entering it, I'm gonna go heal somewhere with a... I'm gonna go heal somewhere and buy some items. Yeah.
Let's get another number.
I think I said 29.
Steven said 29.
Oh, did they? Okay.
Yeah.
That's 129. That's 229. Would you rather travel via plane or boat? I think I know the answer.
Did you mean to
Planes
say
are
train?
faster.
No, plane or boat.
Plane.
I don't really have a preference. I like both. I like boats. I like planes. It depends what I'm traveling for. If it's for speed, planes are much faster.
Yeah, generally I just want to get to the
boats
place.
are more fun to be on.
I think planes are safer, generally speaking, also.
I don't know that there's a big difference, honestly. There's not that many boat accidents anymore.
Maybe it's just I know more about planes.
It's because you've heard about
I've known
because they listen
Carnival
to a
cruises
podcast about planes.
boats sinking.
They also do that too.
They both got canceled. It's sad. My boat crash podcast and my plane crash podcast both got canceled. At basically the same time.
Probably for crashing all those boats and planes.
Yeah. Kind of illegal to do.
They had to keep making new content, so they kept causing more crashes in the space-time continuum. Yeah, but it's playing for me just because it's faster.
Yeah.
A boat as a vacation type thing could be neat, I guess, but I've never really done it.
Do I not have any... No, there's no white magic attacking spells.
Nah, I don't see holy. Alright.
It wasn't on the list, but I do like trains.
Yeah, I would love to travel by train. I wish America had a functional rail network.
Hey, you could take the Amtrak from Milwaukee to Chicago. That's about all you can do with it, but... No, we are supposed to get a new train route finally. I know they've been talking about it for a long time. The Republicans in Wisconsin really don't like it, so it keeps getting like delayed and shut down and stuff.
But what will we do without our precious automobiles?
Save money. Cars make you hemorrhage so much money, dude. All right, Josh, number.
42.
Yeah. Why did you come tonight?
What?
Head game was too strong. Stupid.
Maybe it's my fault for saying it like that, but...
Yes, it is. It is.
It
fault.
It is. Yeah.
It is your fault.
Why
for
did
saying
you come
it like
tonight?
I'm not answering that anymore.
Okay. Okay, give me a different number.
I want a mulligan. 43.
West.
Was it a pain to get for you to get here tonight?
How about if it says get here tonight or something here tonight, let's just skip it. Because that's implying that we're like in an actual event.
Okay. Next.
So 44.
I love that shirt, jacket, dress, shoes. Where did you get it?
Walmart.
The Yeti.com.
For all of them, really.
Wearing my
Specifically, I'm wearing slippers that I got from my brother. I don't know where he got them from.
It's a horrible night for a curse.
Let's see. Shirt. I'm wearing an Astolfo shirt I got from the Yeti. It was a one-day thing. You cannot get it anymore. I'm wearing a hoodie I got from Amazon.com. I'm not wearing a dress today. And wait, there's no pants on this. I'm not wearing shoes. Don't be weird.
I sure hope you're not wearing shoes in my home.
Fucking damaged floors.
Just like fucking walking around in clogs.
Clonk, clonk, clonk.
Clobbing around.
Slippers would be a different thing.
Is this a save point? It is a save point. I can save for real.
For real?
Ah. Oh. Wow.
Hey!
That's not good.
Hey, remember the road command.
Well, I don't know if I'm gonna have time for it, I'll be honest.
We don't have time for it. There's only 2 of them. Well, that was a shitty question. Babe, give me a number.
I've had a real string of stinkers.
4?
4. It's
Right.
genuinely faster to do this than to try to fucking fight.
How did you meet the host?
High school? I guess well, no, I've known myself for a long time. I don't know why I answered for Josh. And I also don't think I was right. It was middle school.
We also met in middle school, so I don't...
Not even the right answer.
We met in 5th grade, so you got it wrong.
Interesting. How'd that happen? That's weird.
I don't know. You sort of just blanked on 4 years.
I blank on 4 years a lot too, TBH.
Man, these fucking ghosts hate Rydia.
I met the host in 2016 on Discord.app.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was working at my college cafe That was it.
I don't remember the foot we got off on. They just really didn't really feel like they knew you until high school. I mean, we hung out in middle school, too.
Yeah.
I don't think we hung out as much in middle school, but we did.
I don't know. I vividly remember our group hanging out by the band shelves every day.
Yeah.
So I don't... I mean, we didn't hang out at lunchtime like Tanner and I did, but...
Yeah, no, you guys were more... You were more his friend than I think my friend at the time.
But we definitely talked all the time. I loaned you $5 for your mouse pad.
Oh, yeah.
Never
Bog
paid me
Witch,
back.
back attack. Oh, no, I'm not even going to bother changing this one. No, I will. Ribbit.
So I'll choose a number this time. Let's go for 77. What is that one thing you wish you could do that you know you probably never will?
It's deep. It's a deep question. Maybe middle school Josh was a very different person. Sort of the same and also different, TBH. I think both of us are much more tolerable than we were then.
I hope you, as an adult, you would be more
Josh-
tolerable than you were in middle school.
Josh used to be pretty mean, and I used to be pretty annoying, and I think we've both mellowed out.
I'm still pretty mean.
I think you're more cognizant of it now.
Yeah, I just know that I'm mean, which makes it okay.
It's okay, because I know. I'm doing it on purpose now.
No, it's a bit.
I'm playing
Oh,
a
I'm a frog.
character.
I'm playing the character of a raging asshole.
Fuck it,
I
I
don't
just
know
turned
that
as
there
a-
is any-
frog.
I don't know that there is anything that I'm like want to do that I don't think I will do.
Yeah. I mean, I'd love to have my own place sometime, but I'm not in a rush.
Is that your answer? You don't think you'll ever own a home?
Probably not. TBH. I'll be lucky to get like a duplex or something, man.
I think you could get a condo around here, or like in Wisconsin. Condos aren't too bad depending on the area.
Trying to think of for mine. I would like to go on like an oceanography dive. That'd be really cool. Or
With a reputable submersible company.
yeah. What else? I don't think I would like to go caving. I just think caves are very cool.
I think I would like to go caving if it's the
Amateur
kind of cave where you can
speleologist.
walk around.
a splunker, please.
If you have to like crawl, no, I think speleologist.
No, speleologist
correct.
is the study of caves.
I'm not as interested in the study of caves as I am the study of like deep sea fish.
Every
But I
time we
still
go to like Ledgeview, I think to myself, man, it'd be cool to get like a nature kind of job, you know, where this would be your job. But
What do you mean?
I don't think I could
What are
ever
you
do
talking
it.
about? What are you talking about? I don't know what Ledgeview is.
That was the place we went for the Halloween.
We went there once.
I've been
You
there.
say
I've
it
been
like-
there several times,
Bro.
and it's nice every time. It's nice to just walk around in nature.
I would like to work at a museum. I think that could be fun. Or a library. They both have similar vibes to me.
I thought about trying to get a page position in a library. My main sticking point was that I don't want to have to deal with the public.
Tell me about it, man.
That's yeah. Just talking to people.
One time I
counts
was
as
going to
skill.
One time I was going to a public library and they were wheeling out a guy who had OD'd the bathroom, and I was like, I wouldn't want to have to deal with that. I mean, the librarians weren't wheeling him out, but like, I don't want to have to deal with the initial like,
Oh God! Somebody,
paramedics and
oh
shit.
God! Somebody is dead in my bathroom.
Yeah. Fair enough.
I don't think that that's necessarily common, but
No.
Depends on where you are, I imagine.
But since it's one of the few places you can exist in public without paying money, you know,
That's where people go.
That's where people go. The public is there.
West to get 2 more chests. Aha! 2 more chests. A cottage and 1,000 gil. Oh boy. Okay, I'm in a new place. I'm gonna quick save really quick. I'm just gonna start making use of that there system. Fucking... Someday I'll remember. Oh god. You know what, it's fine. That's the best person they could have used it on.
Alright, babe, number.
Yep. 94.
That's 97.
The way I'm
94.
picking numbers
No.
is just sort of letting noises come out of my mouth and seeing what happens.
If you could go back in time, what is one situation you would do differently?
Invest in Bitcoin. Get out when it's good.
When it came out, Josh, would you have the money to invest in it?
Josh might. He's always been like this. Vis-a-vis money,
mean?
at least.
It's always been like this. Besides, you wouldn't have even needed to put that much in. Like, based on how much it went up, you know?
Yeah.
True.
Made it like 4 feet.
I don't know, maybe I would have tried to get on that GameStop shit. Maybe. This is all, I feel like we're all gonna say something similar. Because existing with money would be nice.
Yeah, there's a couple...
Money is useful.
There's a couple different situations where I think if I had done something slightly differently, like maybe when I was on that podcast with a bunch of people that became successful later, I would have tried harder to not let it fail. But in fairness, the reason it failed is because our editor got mugged and stabbed.
Yeah?
You would have gone and protected him.
Yeah.
We would have stopped it. Listen to me, you're going to get mugged and stabbed.
Fork east.
I think if I could just hit the redo button, I would just have done basically the same stuff, but just vibed a lot more.
Yeah, I think I would maybe have chilled out a lot more about stuff. Maybe I wouldn't have dated that person that I dated.
But it was really funny for everyone else.
It's weird, right?
consider
Because
that.
like all of that stuff made me the person I am today, which made me have a lot less patience for bullshit, which I think is ultimately better. But also, I would have liked to have not had all of the trauma that came with it. If I could get rid of that part, that'd be cool. But you know, circle gets to square. I am where I'm at, you know. I try not to think about life in terms of things I could have gone differently. It's not helpful.
Yeah,
Mostly
right,
just
that's
makes me
the thing
sad.
for me. I mean, because like the main thing is like, oh, if I did know I was trans sooner, that would have changed nothing. It would have just made my situation worse because I would have had to sit on the secret of a thing that my parents despise even longer, and it's more likely I would have gotten outed and gotten like taken to like conversion therapy instead. So, no, unless I can make my parents non-shitty.
I think I would have bought more hats.
I thought hats
Yeah,
don't
just
really
in
fit
general.
you.
I know they don't, but I could have made it work. Yeah, I cared.
Just
I could have found
we could
bigger
have gone to
hats.
the big and tall hat store.
There are big hats, you know. I could have found bigger hats.
Could have found bigger hats.
I could have. You know what? I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna do everything exactly the same, but I'm gonna insist everyone calls me JD.
You're gonna get that nickname going at a point where it might actually catch on.
I could have just. It would have been easy. People would have been like, "Oh, do you prefer Josh or Joshua?" And I would have said, "Neither. Call me JD."
Call me JD, actually.
And then it would have just worked.
If I just return to the fort, go north. Ah, the fucking damaged
North.
floors.
Josh, you have a number for me.
Sure. 73.
What do you want to be when you were a kid?
Okay, I had a series of occupations. I
had
got
that-
rid of all of
I
the
had this
obvious
also.
issues first.
Damn.
So, didn't want to be a policeman. Didn't want to get shot. Didn't want to be a firefighter. Fire hurts. Didn't want to be a space astronaut. Didn't want to explode in the rocket. Didn't want to be a superhero. Too much responsibility. So, going through, you know, all of these layers, the big thing that surfaced early on was Supreme Justice of the Supreme Court, which would have required me to first be a judge or district attorney. So,
which would require a significant amount of law school.
First, would have had to be a lawyer was the first step. So really, if you boil it down, lawyer was my first big one. That was the main plan for like the first 10, 15 years of my life.
Then you decided law school would suck, and so instead you became an accountant.
Yeah, basically. I was like, I didn't want to do a bunch of law school, but I also didn't want to, I was also thinking about maybe something in science, because I like learning science, but then I did a science internship, and it was, I didn't like it very much.
Boring, mostly, or?
Yes, it was very repetitious, because I was in, like, food safety, so it was a lot of, like, and then we make sure that there's still, like, you know, no germs here, basically. We're gonna plate, you have to plate the same swabs over and over and over and over again. Because it always has to be clean, right? Because it's food.
Because it's food. You can't shortcut that.
Yeah.
And then I decided to just go into accounting because I was like, you know what? I'll just go into business.
It seems
hard.
And
then I specifically went into public or tax accounting because my dad hadn't done tax accounting. So I wanted to be a different flavor of accountant than my father.
Nice.
But also an accountant.
So the ones I can remember, in preschool, I think I wanted to be a NASCAR driver. Ironic, considering... yeah, he was my favorite until he, you know, exploded.
Tragic.
That's not really that much of an exaggeration of what happened, but...
No, it isn't. It sure isn't.
Yeah, so I wanted to be a NASCAR driver for a little bit, and then I think I wanted to be a marine biologist for a bit, because I really liked, like, dolphins and shit. Still do. Dolphins are cool and all, I guess, but not really I don't really think about them a lot anymore. There was a lot of my early, like, grade school where...
I don't think about dolphins
and where dolphins and orcas sort of made up a lot of my personality. I don't know if I had a specific thing after. Those are like the ones I remember from my childhood that I really wanted to do.
I wanted to do, let's see, I also had a collection of bullshit. Firefighter I wanted to do, astronaut, oceanographer was a big one, and it still kind of is. I like the ocean. And let's see, what else did I want to do?
Speaking of ologists, I briefly wanted to be a volcanologist.
Yeah.
I was real into volcanoes for like a year.
And then I think I also had archaeology and, what's the other one? Anthropology. I almost went to college for one of those, but my parents would not let me, which is fucking bullshit, and they forced me to go into networking, and I hate networking.
Anthropology seems like it would be cool. Interesting to do, at least.
It's something I'm very interested in.
One of my buddies has a degree in anthropology.
Yeah, he works at a museum, I think, right?
No, that's Greg. Greg doesn't have a degree in anthropology.
Oh, he has a history.
Greg doesn't have a degree in anything.
No,
Fuck
Greg. No, Greg has a master's of history.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Devin has a master's? They both went to a lot of extra school. I think they have masters.
Something
I haven't actually asked. They both, he
Monsters. Oh shit, I wish I'd saved.
in history, and she works
at
like a community type thing. That's also like a little history, but...
I don't know how you make money with anthropology. Me neither.
To me, man.
I don't know. I don't think my buddy uses her degree directly super hard. But she seems to like it, I think. I don't know, we mostly talk about Dungeons and Dragons and not, like,
anthropology.
Jobs.
Fair enough. Interesting. Never seen that happen. Sorry, I'm dumping ROMs.
Oh, fuck yeah. We're almost to the thing that happens in this fucking cave. I've almost made it through the cave, guys.
Why don't you pick any ones?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me think for a second. Let's go 227. That's
None of these have asked about
oh no!
balls or
Oh
testicles
no!
yet, which means that it's worse than the book I was reading. From.
This one is not good.
Yeah.
How are
Not
your
good in a
parents-
funny way, or
How are your parents doing?
poorly.
Fine, I think.
I gotta be real with you. I think poorly. This would be really funny if I got this at an actual icebreaker with like strangers. I don't know what I would do. I think I would laugh like out loud a lot, like a comical amount, and they'd be like, What's your problem, dude?" I'd be like, "Oh, I'm a fucking orphan." You know what I didn't think about until I started. I didn't think about this until my dad died. Is like, at what point do you stop being considered an orphan when your parents die?
I thought an orphan was only when you were like,
You're like a
young.
minor. Yeah, I know the connotation's like a minor child, but like,
What's the statute
is there an
of
actual
limitation?
cutoff, or is it just like, is that just colloquially how we use it? Because like, does my little brother count? Because like, he was barely 18, I think, when my dad died. Wait, no, he has a mom.
He has another parent.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that his mom's not dead. He even has
Must be
a new
nice.
stepdad. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of his mom, so. I think he likes her more than I like her.
Well,
because
I
it's
mean,
his mom.
probably, yeah.
No. Listen, she and I never saw eye to eye, but that's okay.
So that's why this wasn't working.
Yeah, fine, I think. They go on cruises like every 4 months now. They've gotten to that age.
Must be nice.
They always
My
invite me,
parents
but I
both.
don't like boats, and I also don't want to take like a week off work to be on a boat, so.
Yeah. My parents are fine. They're both retired. Now.
That's the way to be.
Yeah, because they're in their 70s. And I'll every holiday or so, I'll get a letter from them that doesn't talk to me, that gives me a small amount of money, and I'll cry because they continue to not write my name, and I fucking hate them so much.
Yeah, it's real fucked up.
Indeed. Yeah,
My sister just moved back in with my parents. That's fun. Yeah, I guess just... I don't know, we had talked a bunch before she moved, and she didn't really like the idea of being super far away from them, which I get. I'm somewhat uncomfortable with it also, but at least I have other people that I know here who would support me if I had an emergency. So that's
That's what
reassuring.
you think.
Damn, who?
I'm gonna hit you with a big bat.
I don't know.
I'm gonna go Michael Myers Cat in the Hat on your ass.
I call you and I'm
You know
like,
that
hey
meme
Josh,
where
I
it's
got
like
into a
Amway's
car
in the
accident, I
background?
need a ride, and you show up and just hit me with a bat and drive off again.
It'd be really funny, wouldn't it? I mean, not for you, but for everyone else.
Damn, that's wild, man.
That's crazy, anyway.
I mean, I moved back partially because I was worried about my dad being on his own. Turns out I was right. But so it is nice to be
Son of a bitch. I'm literally in front
nearby
of the door.
sometimes.
Hi, Zyber. I love it when she just toads and untoads the same person.
the look I can do. Don't fuck with me.
Don't fuck with me. I'll turn you into a toad and then not into a toad anymore. Take that.
So, I figured out why this cart isn't dumping.
Yeah?
Because 3DS isn't reading it completely.
Is it a regular DS game?
No, it's Persona Q.
Oh. Weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that was a 3DS game. Alright, important stuff is about to happen, gang.
Oh shit, what? Sylvan Cottage?
Josh, I bet you never thought you'd see this guy again.
Oh, hey, it's Yang.
Okay, apparently he's unconscious, but whatever.
A lot of people fall off of things and then aren't dead in this game.
We found him lying near the mouth of the cave. He told us his name, but then he passed out. We've been taking care of him ever since, but he's yet to reawaken. We won't hand Yang over.
Why not?
Cool.
Go away!
Yes.
Yikes, humans! Me too.
Oh, or
man.
do
Me
they mean
too.
they won't hand him over to us?
Us,
Do
I
we
guess.
even...
Cat Claw, Hell Claw.
Do we want
Were
him
these...
at the moment?
I think these were his weapons.
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. Don't worry, you'll get it later. Okay, is this the end? I've done it. We need to come back here later once we've done something else, but... Where does this lead? Oh, it just takes us back out of the cave. Okay, we did it. We got through one whole dungeon.
Congratulations, it's 8:48.
Yeah, I know. It took me Well, to be fair, I spent some time doing some other stuff when I gave up on that dungeon the first time. And then the second time, I just played it smarter and it was fine. Probably should have done that the first time, but alas, here we are. I think I am going to call it there, though. We've made it through one whole dungeon. Hooray. And we also technically got to the moon.
Moon on a technicality.
Moon! We could never play 7 because we want to save Sephiroth. It'd be like that. He doesn't want to be saved. He wants to cause problems on purpose.
I don't want peace. I want problems always.
Alright, well, thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good night, and I'll catch you tomorrow for Ishin, I think. And I'll probably, unless Boko's streaming during the day, I'll probably stream tomorrow, too.
I'm streaming during the day because I'm working 2 days this week and I
Take
need.
her audience.
Boo!
Steal
Well,
it.
That's the problem. She takes my audience. They like her.
I
more.
have about
Steal it.
My
Consume it.
boobs are bigger.
Steven, you should make bigger boobs.
You're
Beat it.
right.
With science.
Have a good
Market
night.
research.
Bye-bye.